Good evening, beautiful souls, and welcome to your new romance pick-a-pile tonight. Yay! So this pick-a-pile is geared towards those just starting something new with someone. They could be someone just brand new. It could be an ex that you rekindled something with also. So it's something brand new. And this, we're looking at people that have been with them for maybe a month. Minimum, maybe a month to 2 months. It's just something that you have questions like, is this the one? Were they really thinking about me? Are they hiding anything? Any advice, anything I need to know? We are going to cover that here in the pick a card. And thank you all for subscribing, all my subscribers. I love you guys. You're amazing. And I will be having a giveaway soon. So make sure you subscribe so you can be notified for any videos that come up, because I will be having that soon. It'll be a Christmas present. It's going to be very special, very unique. So anyway, on that note, please remember to like and share, okay? Because it's really nice to get the word out. You know, if you feel I resonate with you, that's awesome, and maybe I'll resonate with other people. It's all about helping others, you know, and I love getting out there to do that. So that's one of my big things here. So I have charged up these are Mandarin rose quartz ducks, and they're very big in Feng Shui for relationships, to help keep harmony, love, passion, and communication in the relationship. These are usually placed in the bedroom in a certain particular corner. I believe it's the northwest. It's been a long time, so I don't remember. So anyway, they should be facing each other so that communication and honesty are always supported. Okay, now I've charged up my singing bowl with this energy. Putting them in it, it would be a little, they're really loud in there, so we've charged up the singing bowl with that prior to this recording. So let's get going on the meditation. This meditation, guys, is geared towards connecting you with your spirit guides and guardian angels, but most importantly, we're going to connect you with the energy of divine source for unconditional love. So we're going to get you nice and focused. We're going to get that heart center cleared and centered so you can receive the information. This is why I say it's so important when you're doing my pick of cards to really listen to your gut instinct as I'm giving the information out to you. Just for a tip, have a notebook. You know, it'll make notes down what you're feeling. You may get something different from the card than what I'm saying, and your instinct is always the right one. So remember, take this with a grain of salt, and don't take things word for word like they are the law, okay? Because nothing's set in stone. One thing we depend on is change, especially in third-party readings. You know, we could say, well, we see this is happening right now, and they're going to blah, blah. It looks like they're inclined to do this. But then 5 minutes from now, after the reading's over, they could do something 360 and really jack you up. So just keep that in mind. Change is always something we can count on. So keep your mind open, and let's get that heart opened with our meditation. Let's ground right now, guys. Ready? Let's connect with our guides. We're going to inhale. Now you can put the focus on the soles of your feet. It doesn't matter how you're sitting. You can ground anyway. Some people, I know, some other seconds are, no, you got to have your feet on the ground. But I believe it's all about putting the energy into the earth to connect. So you can focus at the base of your spine if you're more comfortable, or the bottom of your feet, and imagine an energy building up there. You're activating basically your root chakra. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Build that energy up. When you start feeling that heat and tingling sensation, or however you're going to feel it, then you're going to imagine sending that energy down through all the layers of the earth, all through the mantles, all through the crust, right smack into the center of the earth, the molten core. Inhale. And release it down. Let Mother Gaia grab it. You might feel a tug or a sensation of some sort of energy, tingling, anything like that, heat, as it comes, as Mother Gaia connects. And you ground down, and you might feel the energy build up, increase through your body. That's normal. Everybody has different experiences. Inhale and exhale. Now you can imagine a white light coming from above. We're going to connect to divine source. You're just going to feel it in your crown chakra. There's a reason why. It will automatically go to your third eye, so you might feel a throbbing or a pressure, even a heat in that area. Inhale. It doesn't have to be a white light. Some people like to imagine blue or yellow. Inhale. There we go. That way we have a nice polarity, a nice balance. Now all you have to do now is you're going to keep your eyes closed, or if they're not closed already, close them please. And you're going to focus on the chest as you're breathing. Focus on how you're breathing right there in the chest area. And when the tone starts, you'll start feeling a little tingling or some kind of sensation here in the heart chakra. That is the heart chakra being activated. And then it might increase a bit. You might even feel an overwhelming sense to cry, or just an overwhelming, humbling kind of feeling that might make you react. Please allow that to happen. It's a natural way of releasing the blockages from the heart chakra so you can receive in. Inhale. Keep inhaling, concentrating on your chest. I call upon the spirit guides, guardian angels of those watching this video. Please connect with them and connect them to divine source, the unconditional love energy. Clear their heart chakras so they may be open to receive the information that is coming from the divine. All you have to do is listen, allow the tone to do the rest, but keep the focus on your chest as you breathe. Keep breathing. Inhale, keep your eyes closed, and just breathe, relax into it. All right, when I tell you to open out your eyes, you will see your cards. Okay, open your eyes, take a big breath, ask your guides to guide you to the right pile. The first one that hits you the strongest is your pile. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Remember, you might be drawn to more than one pile. The one that's the strongest is the one you want to hear first, and then you can listen to the other ones. Some people pick all 3, but in different orders. Please listen to them in the order that you're instinctually drawn to, if that's the case. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, people of the pile 1, here we go. 8:46. Sorry, trying to timestamp for you. People of the pile 1. All right, so I have a series of questions I asked as I pulled the cards of meditation. And the first one I asked, because I had to go, well, what do they want to know? What do they really want to know? If I was in something new, what would I want? Are they the one? So are they? So people of the pile 1. Yes. Union. Celebration. I feel some of you may have met them at a celebration. That electricity, that chemistry is there. That's what this card, for me, what I'm picking up from it, that's what I feel. There's a chemistry there. There's a happiness, joy. There's fun. But there's a laid-back feeling to it, too. It's being able to be yourself with this person. You got a big definite yes on that one. Okay, the second question I asked is, what are they truly feeling about you and or the relationship itself? So let's see. Strength. They see you as strong, but not only strong in just like, hey, you know, you work out, like I work out and sexy and I know it. You know, this is more about an inner strength, an inner quiet strength, how you are resilient in the face of any obstacles or anything that comes up in your way. You're just like, I got this. And that's how they see you. That's how they feel. They go, God, you're so strong. Like, you can handle so much. You've been through so much. I feel like they have an idea of what you've been through, though you may not have been completely open about everything, because who wants to talk about that crap? You know, you want to start something new. You want to talk about the good stuff. You don't want to dwell on the past, leave that baggage. You know, leave that baggage at the station. Bye-bye now, right? But they see you as very strong, very beautiful. And this actually enhances your beauty to them. They see you, the more they're getting to know you, the more they're like, wow, this person's like, holy shit. You know, they're just, wow. There's a wow factor there. They just see you as a very strong, beautiful, beautiful person. Now, I did ask for clarifiers for these because I used the excuse me, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. So, what's a clarifier for the Strength card here? The World. This is how they see you. They see you as someone who knows what they want. They see you as someone who... I'm sorry, guys, my throat just got really dry. They see you as someone who is proud of where they are. You know, that you worked hard to get to where you are, mentally and emotionally, physically, you know, in career especially. They're just like, and the way, because you're so, I feel that they see you so happy and just kind of a carefree personality. They're just like, whoa, because I don't feel that they are so much carefree about stuff. They're very, I feel like they're very methodical, very in line, like they're very smart when it comes to their career focus and finances and stuff like that. When they take care of their shit, they're very do. So, but they see you as this, and they're just in wow of it. You have this. It's almost like you're teaching them. I mean, they go on vacations and stuff like that, but this is like you're doing both. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I worked and stuff, but then, woohoo, you know, you can let it go. And I feel like they're the person that kind of brings it with them. And it takes them a while before they can shake the work vibe off. Okay. Now, the next question I ask, because we all want to know, are they hiding something? King of Pentacles. No, he's pretty straightforward. He's like, yeah. He's almost, I want to say he's a little bit arrogant, okay? Not in a bad way. I never say, my man ain't arrogant. Well, you know, he's just like, what the vibe I'm picking up is Bacchus, who was the wine god in, I believe it's Roman mythology. And he's just like such a jolly guy. He's like, hey, have some wine on me. Share the bounty. He's very much like, even though he's very... I almost want to say there's two sides to him. There is that straightforward business person type, like, very serious focus. But boy, I tell you, he gets a couple drinks in him, he's woohoo! But yeah, he's a very grounded person, very practical, very realistic. He's pretty happy where he's at. I feel that he's in a place where he does let the roots grow. If that makes sense. Like some people say, well, they don't let the, you know, they don't stand around long enough to let the roots grow. Well, he does. He's a very rooted person. He likes where he's at. He's got himself where he wants to be, and now he's like, woohoo. But he's not hiding that. He's just not, I feel like he's not forthcoming, though. He's a little tentative about making long-term plans and major changes. So he's kind of, so be really careful if you want to propose something that too spur of the moment, that might be a big spontaneous thing that he might go, well, wait a minute, I have to think this out. He is an overthinker, but he's got a good sense of humor. He is a happy person. There's nothing, I don't feel anything negative. It's just a serious side when he's not relaxed. It can be kind of overwhelming. That's where I get the arrogance part. He kind of gets, I shouldn't say a know-it-all, but you know what I mean? He's just kind of like, I'm in this mode and I know better. So but I don't feel he's hiding anything from you. If anything, he's hiding how much money he's got. That's basically it. I mean, if he's hiding anything, I don't feel that there is a third party involved here. He's pretty straightforward, and I feel that you know this. There's nobody else. he likes, he's got a very strong sense of home for himself in here, okay? And he likes his environment to be comfortable for him. So these are things that you may not exactly know about him, but these are things I feel that need to be in play here when you're discussing possible future plans in a month from now, because things are going to escalate with you guys. I feel that. So my next question was this. Is this short-term or long-term relationship? So let's see what the romance angels have to say. And if I have to, we'll pull some clarifiers. Passion. So passion. So we'll do a clarifier in this. But the passion's definitely there. This makes your heart sing with joy, right? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So any fears that you've been having, you can get loose. Enjoy this. Quit with the tension. I feel that there's fear there, but yeah, I see why. I mean, with what, when you've had bad relationships and stuff and you're starting brand new and you do have a great attitude towards this relationship, you're like, whatever, it's going to be what it's going to be. But I feel that the reason why the passion card came up for you when we asked about long-term, short-term was because there's blockage on your end there. Now you maybe go, oh no, I want, but then again, I feel that for some of you, it's like, no, I'm just trying to go with the flow, keep focused on what I want to manifest and blah, blah. But see, the thing is, isn't this a part of what you want to manifest? So you need to be a little open. You have to be a little more vulnerable. And that can be scary, trust me. But you can allow this. You're in charge of you. You can say no. And you can hold back, but the thing is that the more you hold back, the less is going to come in. Do you know what I mean? The less it's going to open up things in this romance. So the answer is it could go either way, but right now it depends on how you feel you can open up to this person, how you could feel that, hold on, I'm going to get a clarifier on this. Can I have a clarifier for people to pile one? Sun, Venus, Sun and Venus, and Moon and rising Venus. Come on, angels. What do we got for pile one? Long-term, short-term, why? Why was there in between? It could go either way. Help me to explain it. Give me some clarity. I hope it's not that many. Fell right in my hand. Knight of Pentacles reversed. It appears that, or what I'm picking up is this is all caused by the past. And the reason why you're guarded and you're like, God, what do I want to say? It's not that you don't want this stuff. It seems like it's too new. Like the way this person is different from what you've experienced. But you think, there's this mindset going, yeah, but, and of course that's normal. But the thing is he is not, this is the Knight reverse. So the last person was very immature emotionally. He was all over the place. He wasn't grounded for shit. And then you've got this person that's here now who's very grounded, who's very much like, I'm here and this is me, and even though he has a hard time showing both sides, I mean, he also is very slowly opening up to you, but I feel that he's ahead of you on it. He's basically opened up a lot quicker than you have, and he does feel that you are blocking, and he knows why. So he already, I guess maybe you guys have talked about the past exes, the baggage, not baggage, but the things that you've experienced, and just touched upon it. I don't feel that there was a full-on, because nobody wants to talk about that crap. It's just like, yeah, I was in a bad relationship, but it's all right, it's over. Now I'm ready to move on, but there's still the pains and the scars. So because of that, there's blockage. And he is sensing that, but he understands it. But it's one of those things where the reason why there's an if, it could go either way, long-term or short-term with this person, is all dependent on if you are willing to open up. I mean, he's the type of person, though, I mean, even though he's kicked back and laid back in his head, it's like if I don't see some forward movement, he doesn't want to feel that, not that he's wasting his time, but maybe he's going to start questioning if you're the one. So you don't want to have any missed opportunities. You definitely don't want to have any what ifs. So make sure you're a little bit more open, a little bit more trusting. Just a little bit, baby step it, little by little, open up a little bit more. And I also feel that speaking your truth is extremely important right now. You don't have to blather everything out, but to be a little bit more open. You're not always happy. You know, things do bother you, and even though you've talked about stuff, you usually gloss over the details, but it feels like you're holding back your truth. So you want to, he's very truthful. Sometimes where it's like, God, geez, guy, you know, but, or girl. Sorry, I don't mean to make this gender specific for people of the pile one, but I really feel a heavy masculine energy here. So I'm sorry I keep saying male or guy, but that's what I'm feeling here. So you really want to try to practice opening up a little bit more and speaking your truth, okay, to build that trust up, because I really feel that this person's not going to stay around. They'll think, well, maybe I was wrong, you know, I really like her, but you know, they're not opening up, you know. If it's a true connection, usually the people expect the other person to be like, yeah, and in reality, we're like, well, you know, okay, but we gotta go slow here, very slow, you know, because we're being protective. We don't want to go through the same stuff again, but I don't see that happening right now, as of right now, with that person, with the King of Pentacles. So, now, what's the advice and guidance for you? Okay, it's Crow Spirit reversed. Okay, it's talking about, Crow Spirit upright talks about co-creating with Spirit, you know, getting in touch with your higher self and really working with your instinct, working with your what your soul wants and everything. And when it's reversed like this, it's asking you this: what were you trying to manifest? So what have you been working on? What have you been all summer? What was your focus? You've been fighting and working so hard to get something. You want these things in your life. You know you're worthy and you're bringing them in. And now you're at a point where they're coming in, but you're not really open to receiving them. So you're being asked to sit down by yourself and really assess what you feel is resonating, truly resonating with you. Is it in alignment with what you really want in your life, and what isn't? So you can make the decisions now. The decisions for yourself, they'll save confusion, they'll save pain, and will definitely save you grief. And that's funny. This was sitting sideways. The Fool. Not taking the leap of faith, not taking the chance, and not fully really stepping into having fun and being, the Fool. Be the Fool. Let's be the Fool. This is how you should be feeling about this relationship. It's brand new. It's everything you've wanted. And he's definitely a partner that can give you the support you need to enhance your happiness. You know, remember, making yourself happy is very important too, you know. And when we hook up with our partners, they should enhance that, not be it. Okay, so on that note, people of the pile one, thank you. If you want a more extended reading, please email me at agnCatz@gmail.com. I have the info down there. I do have a special going on, which I have all the details down there. So, sending you lots of love and light. Okay, people of the pile two, I got you at 23:30. People of the pile two, hey, all right. So remember, this is a general read, okay? So take it with a grain of salt. This is third-party reading. Follow your instinct. That's why it's really important to do the meditation prior to this. It helps you connect in with your guides, and you can pick up that instinct. So obviously your instinct's working because you picked pile two and you're listening to this right now. So, all right. So I asked a series of questions, and the first one was, what do we want to know? Are they the one? So we're going to address that now. And it's no. Now, I know that sounded rude, but there's a lot of karmic energy involved with this. We got the Nine of Swords reversed with this person. I feel there's karmic. This could possibly be an ex, which we'll get. Let me go through the other questions, and we'll be able to determine that for those of you. I'm not saying all of you, but there must be some kind of a past connection with this person. There was you were despondent, alone, not looking for the light. But that's come up. You're healing. You're in a healing mode. And you're very tentatively, slowly moving forward into love again, which is good for you. Good. I'm proud of you. You're doing it. Now, the second question I asked was, what are they really feeling about you and this relationship? reflection. Okay. We got reflection. Reflection, what I'm feeling is they see themselves in you. They see like a kindred spirit. They see like, wow. I'll have to get I did pull a clarifier. I pulled clarifiers with these because I'm using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards, and sometimes they dilute some of the information. The Hierophant reversed. Okay, that's the clarifier for this. So the reflection they see, and I'm going to be honest with you, what I picked up was, oh, good, they're just as screwed up as me. And I'm like, wow, you know, but in their mind, it's kind of a good thing. Oh, thank God they're not perfect. So it's not so much an insult, okay? Please go, bitch, fuck you. You know, yeah, I know, but I just call it, don't shoot the messenger, okay? So they see you as a reflection of themselves. They actually can see that mirror effect, but it's not like they're attuned to, oh, it's the mirror. They actually look at you and go, you're just like me. I'm drawn to you for that. You know, it gives me comfort. It gives me safety. I feel safe here. I know this because you reflect me. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a sense of safety. They feel safe there. They feel that they can, they know what's going on. They don't have any surprises. They can trust in this. And that's what I see that. However, they are off balance. They're not really balanced, but they're... Sorry, when the clock goes off, that kind of throws me. I think it would enhance me. I just feel there's a little off balance. There's a little bit of a show face going on here. So we're going to look at the next question. Okay. Are they hiding something? We got the moon. The moon card is about illusions. About seeing through the veils, about having clarity, and there is definitely something hidden here. I feel like it's more ego-based. You might have been shocked when I said the reflection out to say, oh, they're just as fucked up as me. This person, to me, feels like they are showing you a face that shows they got their shit together. This is why I really feel, I'm starting to feel very heavy. This is an X energy. Maybe a reconciliation, reunion. Maybe you decide to give it another go because you're feeling it, or maybe you were drawn to it, or maybe you followed some advice about going forward with this. One of the interesting images in this card is, like, this is what he's showing. This big cat, the panther, but he's really a little, like a little black cat there. Do you see what I'm saying? There's illusions, there's secrets here. I feel there's things going on in the background you're not aware of, but I also feel that sometimes the light can be so bright we get blinded, but see, we allow that. So you really want to make sure you have your rose-colored glasses off and are really looking at the situation from all points, all viewpoints. That's what I'm saying. All right. So is this short-term or long-term? Okay. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so what I'm picking up from this card, that, God, I'm feeling this X energy, but that doesn't feel like this card. This card feels like someone else. so you, hold on, let me get a clarification. Oh, pile two. I always get one pile, people of the pile that just throw me. I'm getting so much, so give me just a, whoop, you're gonna jump over this thing. You have an answer for me? Six of Cups reversed. Normally when that separates, about being generous and giving and family, and this is a complete reverse on that. I'm trying to figure out, you guys. But the reconciliation, that short-term or long-term, first thing I picked up was somebody else is coming in or has started to enter. Yep. Okay, so we got the King of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed. This is backhand. This is not, the person you're with right now is not going to stay, or you are not going to stay with them. It could go either way. Take it as you're feeling it. It's your intuition. Follow that. You know what's going on. But I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation with someone else coming in. Either as the other person's going out, this one's coming in. If they haven't started communicating to you already, That's what's happening. So, but the Six of Cups reverse and King of Cups reverse, the image of love seems a bit twisted as far as your partner goes with being reversed. A little bit more, there's a lot of emotions involved. We need to step back a little bit. You need to start listening to the mind and the gut right now. I try to put the emotions a little bit aside. That's going to help you see things a little bit more clearly, help you to handle this transition. Wow, that's... All right, so I'm going to look at your guidance, and I'm going to pull another card for you guys, because this is crazy. So you got this, the cow spirit. Miracles, the miracles are endless. So this is actually what's happening here is an actual good thing. There is a reason why you have to go through these decisions. And I was picking that up earlier. I was like, God, why is this messy? Why is this is not, I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like I'm getting a story of the past. Now, one of the things I did pick up that I didn't get to say was I feel people of the Politude, there are major decisions you are going to be asked to make. This is almost like I want to say a lessons or a test. What lessons did you learn from your most recent relationship? What made you, what didn't fulfill you in that relationship? These are questions you need to ask yourself now. Do you want, I feel that some of you were like, I really want to start brand new and fresh, but they came in, so I figured that was where I was supposed to go. But you really need to ask yourself, is this adding to your happiness? Is this giving you what you need? Or using your voice, or you're saying something or about it, you know, is this person, how's this person responding? Or I don't feel that the person you're with currently that you're checking out or hanging out with, the ex or whoever that is, I don't feel that they're very open. They can dance around a lot though. I feel like they they don't want to go through the emotional thing. And I feel like this has been going on for a little while now. And it's like, God, if you haven't even stepped forward a little bit yet, it's like, pfft, you know, because you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone, not only that can make you happy, but you can make happy too. But you got to remember, you can't be looking for happiness, depend on someone else to make you happy. That's impossible. That is such an impossible thing to put on somebody. The only way you can be truly happy is being happy in here yourself by doing things that make you happy. Kind of dating yourself first. You're the first and they're like the third party. Okay, they kind of oh, that sounded wrong. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's like your self-care and your happiness and the way you feel about yourself is first and foremost. And when you do that, you bring in people that match that vibe. And trust me, it is actually true. I've experienced it myself. It does happen the more you step into making yourself happy. It just radiates out and you bring those who are in alignment. Because you want people to support you. You want people to match you. But you want to be, you have requirements for your partner. And yeah, you should. You know what you don't want. Then focus on what you do want. And that's what's going to come in. But I really feel that honesty needs to really be addressed in the current. But this, I got to look at the second person. The cards I pulled with the King of Cups reverse and that Six of Cups reverse really has to do with the current potential of the that long term or short term of the person you're with right now. So let's see. All right, angels. Okay. There we go. Okay. What I am seeing for you, as far as this new person coming in, people of the Politude, is it's almost like I'm going to be speaking for both sides. So what I'm getting is looking for the light. It's almost like, that's why I couldn't understand what was going on here. It's like, God, it just seems like almost torturous, you know, getting your hopes of getting dash, and going back to that. But you know you're worth more. So you're now at a point where you're like, well, I need to find the light. I need to find shelter. I need to find where I'm safe. I need something. Help, help, help. I'm trying to find shelter. It's shelter. You know, a sense of safety and security. I feel like you're a little lost here. And there's somebody with you, but they're just as lost as you are. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind right now, you know. Except for somebody has good intentions. The other one just kind of has a little bit of selfish ones. So you got to keep that in mind too. Everything is give and take. And what I see is that the Nine of Pentacles reversed, okay? When it's upright, She's got her shit together. She could take a break and relax and take downtime for self-care. But when she's reversed, it's kind of like there's anxiety. And even though things are okay, I still feel there's procrastination. It's starting to spew out in other areas. It's starting to affect other areas. So you really want to pull yourself in, get your shit together, and really work, focus on you and what you really, really want, and especially in the love relationship. For that, you know what, give me... Ooh, Paul, too, you're just making me work tonight. Okay, I'm going to look at this new potential person that's coming in, this reconciliation. I really feel not bad. I know you guys are probably going, well, what the fuck, Kat? Yeah, I know. It's not me, it's you. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, that's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to show you these. This was interesting. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, this has to do with the new person coming in. But I don't feel it's a negative thing. I feel that that's a given. But this is interesting. The person you're with right now is what I feel this card is talking about. However, that's what I don't know if these are two X's. I'm so confused, to be honest. I'll have to get another clarifier. Okay. But this card is extremely important. Release your ex. That energy is not good for you. It's time for you to release the X's. The X. Okay? It's time to release them. We're going to find out why. I'm sorry, people of Paul, too, but sometimes I'll get an overload. And as we go through the cards, I start seeing more and more and more. Remember, this is a general read. This may not resonate. Everybody's probably going, I'm not with an ex and da-da-da. Well, if you're not with an ex now, the ex is coming in. So if you haven't been contacted by them already, they will be definitely contacting you. So it's all dependent on what you really want. That's extreme. I just can't stress that enough. All right, let's see. What's going on? Clarifiers. All right. Oh, that's good. Okay. So remember how I was saying you need to step back and focus on what you want. Really, you're going to have to put these people aside and focus on you. And don't worry about losing them. If they are meant to be in there, they're going to be understanding about you taking space for a little bit, okay? It's time to rest. Time to chill. Time to self-care. You really need to put the focus on you. I can't stress that enough. But you have the strength to do this. You can do this. You can let go for a little bit. Okay, you can let them go for a little bit to focus on yourself. You have the strength. When you come out of this, take the time for you. You're gonna come out feeling stronger and more sure about what you want and the direction you want to be in, especially in love and romance. You'll be able to make a clear decision. It might not be any, it might be someone totally new. That's dependent. And where you're going to be when you make your decision, the star. But I also feel this is also going to shine the light on the person that's really going to jive with your vibe, that's going to align with you, and is really going to be the one. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have clarity. The one's going to shine like a diamond. You will not miss this, okay? The one. It could be either one of them. It could be someone completely new you haven't met yet either. But you have to go through this rest, this time of rest. You need to step back. You don't need them in your life right now. You need to be with you right now. That's so important. I know, and I have this feeling I'm not the only one that's told you this. Once you do this, you become strength. You become this. And then you morph into this, and then everything lights up around you, especially in love. So there you go, people, the Pearl 2. I hope that resonated with some of you. If it did not, I'm sorry. That's just how the cards pulled, and I want to apologize for you guys for getting a little confused. There was a lot of crazy energy around you guys. So if you want a personal reading or want a little bit more detailed about what is going on with that, with this crazy situation, my details are down there on how to contact me to book a personal video reading. Thank you, and bless you guys. Okay, people of the Pile 3. People of the pile 3, here we go. Are you ready? All right, people of the pile 3, I asked a series of questions when I pulled these cards in meditation a little while ago. And, of course, the first thing we all want to know is, are they the one? Yes. However, give me a second. There's a perspective that's kind of skewing it. So I almost want to say the answer's up in the air. But I'm feeling and I'm getting that it's yes. However, it's up to you if they are. Does that make sense? I know that's not God. I just had, oh, I hope I'm not repeating people to pile 2 right now. What I feel is that this, you know, it's the 3 of Pentacles upright. There's a lot of community people working together and they're looking at their creation going, is there anything else we need to add to that? Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I really feel that the perspective towards this person, I feel that some of you have had, remember, this is a general read. Please take it with a grain of salt. Okay, this is not word for word 100%, okay, because we have a third party involved and that really has an impact on future and change and outcomes, okay? So remember to follow your instinct when you're hearing the advice coming. Now, with the 3 of Pentacles, this energy, I feel the answer is yes. However, I feel that your idea of the one doesn't seem to jive with this new person. It kind of does, but you're like, yeah, but. So that's where we get a little bit of a conflict. So if you're confused and not sure and kind of going, yeah, but my one's supposed to be blah, blah, blah. Sometimes our twin flames aren't always physically what we expect or even personality-wise, but yet there's a draw there. There's a chemistry. Keep an open mind. So, okay, so the second question I asked, what are they really feeling about you and or the relationship? And I'm using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Wow, they see you as a guardian angel. Apparently you've come in and helped them out, or you've been there, or the way you look out for them, the way you're very attentive towards them. They see you as protective in a very, I want to say, loving, kind of, I don't want to say mothering. Some people go, don't say I'm his mother. But more of a mothering way, kind of like when things go bad, you're always there to put you know exactly what they need. When things, they had a bad day, or this is an established relationship as far as there's a friendship there. There's already been an established, I want to say, non-romantic relationship. But they've always looked at you as a guardian angel, someone who's always been there, someone who watches over them. I want to say for some of you, they were ill and you were there, and this is how their love for you really started looking at you in a new light. So there's that. It's like that chemistry kicked in, that little ding. So I did pull clarifiers for this particular deck only because I knew that this would only give me part of it. So okay, are they really thinking about you? The 3 of Swords. Okay, so they're recovering. I remember I said how they were ill and you were there for them and stuff. It could be heartbreak. It could have been, you know, a result of heartbreak, and you were there to not pick up the pieces, but pick them up. So they're recovering now from a very bad relationship. And I feel that there's a question of, is this a rebound? Okay. It's not that, it's just you were there before that. Does that make sense? And I feel that they're feeling that they feel more secure. They're healing. They're healing a lot easier because you were there. They're learning that not everybody cheats. Not everybody is manipulative. Not everybody is trying to get something from them. If that resonates with you guys. So they're seeing you as this right now. Okay, they may be having a tough time kind of coming forward. They're being very tentative, very careful, but that's okay. But then they trust you. Okay, so they got this kind of like, you know, they're still healing from this heartbreak. So there's still a little bit of that X energy hanging on with them. But they're healing, and it's because of you. Okay, that's a good thing. All right, so the next question I asked was, Are they hiding something? So let's see. Their emotions is pretty much what they're hiding. Nothing else that I can pick up. King of Swords, which is a very intellectual type of energy, type of vibe. It's not that they're non-emotional people. They're just, it's mind first, emotions last. You know what I mean? They're very like a sword. They can be they have a sharp intellect. They're very logical. They can accept things for as they are without letting the emotional aspect get involved and skew it. Though they do have trouble expressing their emotions, because a few times that they've actually tried to do it, like baby step into it, they've been fucked over. So to be honest, and that's not just relationships, loving relationships. We're talking family, we're talking friends, we're talking coworkers. So they're pretty much guarded when it comes to that. The position of the sword there, it's like, I'll give you what you need to know, all the information, but you come any closer to here, we're done. So, but he allows you in. Or I'm sorry, not he, it's not gender-based, guys. But this person allows you in very slowly. And you know this about this person. You know that, and so you're worried about that. That's what I feel. I feel like, oh, I don't know, he's not really, like, shouldn't they be, or she should be, a little bit more opening up to me by now. Well, it's with this person, it takes a lot of patience. If you keep doing what you're doing, I mean, they see you as their guardian angel, and it's not in that Florence Nightingale thing, like, I was there for the breakup, and oh, great, I'll be there for your marriage to somebody else. That's not what I'm picking up at the moment, okay? So let's look up, is this long-term or short-term? I use the romance angels to answer this. Aha. Remember when I said patience, getting to know this person, okay, the one that's very guarded, but they just have trouble expressing themselves emotionally. I feel like that has childhood trauma attached to that. The reason why they're having trouble expressing, I mean, they can do it physically. That's where they shine. That's where they can let it all loose, is physically through kisses and hugs and sex, But what... the long-term, short-term, if this can happen, I feel definitely long-term. I feel that if anything, you might get more frustrated with this person. This person is very happy with the way things are, that things aren't being rushed. Though I feel there was an instance recently where you kind of said something and they just kind of stepped back a little bit going, okay, wait, ooh, you know what I mean? They weren't ready. And I feel they expressed that, but they weren't stopping seeing you because of that. They're like, okay, well, they need to understand, that I'm not ready. And they don't want to come at you like hardcore. They know they just came out of something bad. They know they're still healing, and they want to make sure they're free and clear here before being here. So getting to know each other, really getting to know this person, revealing the innermost self is going to deepen the bond, but that's going to take time with this person. So you really need to ask yourself in your heart, do you feel that this is worth the work? Do you feel that this is worth the effort? Do you feel that this is the one? These are questions you really need to sit down and ask yourself. Can you, for this person, can you wait? Can you be patient? I don't see them going anywhere, but if there's impatience and rushing and pushing, they're going to balk and they're going to go, okay, I'm not ready for any of this, so you're better off if I leave. And they'd be doing it for your benefit so they can go and heal. And you don't have to sit there and be frustrated, because they do see your point of it. They do see your side of view, and that hurts them too. And it almost makes a point where it's like, I feel like there may have been a conversation that brought up, maybe we should slow down here, which was scary because it's already kind of slowing down. So, but I don't feel they want to leave. They really care about you. I feel there's love, definitely a lot of love there, but patience is extremely, and understand, really listen to them when they're talking to you, because they say a lot more, and listen to that gut instinct. Okay, when they're talking to you, listen. Not just with the words that they're saying to you, but listen to what they're not saying. It's coming through. The vibes are there. They're talking, but they can only do it in a certain way right now. Okay. All right, so what's your guidance? The scarab beetle spirit magic works through you. Okay, now it is reversed, and this is for you. It can be frustrating. It can make you feel less than when you're in a situation like you are in with this person. I feel that it kind of goes, God, am I not doing this right? You start questioning how you're looking, you know, you're feeling, how you're acting. Don't. What you've been doing, it seems like there's a slowdown or a stoppage on the focus on you. Because you have been giving this person quite a bit of your energy and time, and the love that you're giving to them is wonderful, but you need to give it to yourself first so you can share it with others. Otherwise, you end up feeling very drained and tired and frustrated and going, what the fuck is going on? So, and going, I don't know about this. It's making confusion instead of clarity, which you had. So you need to step back with that too. You don't have to step away from them to do this. Just remember, you come first. What makes you do what makes you happy, and that's really going to help dissolve like these fears and paranoias that are popping up now. I feel that there's sleepless nights happening because of this, because you've been wondering and kind of going, I don't know if I could do this. You know, I don't know. But the thing is, if you really look within and start focusing on what makes you happy, what you want, not what you don't want. Focus on what you do really want and what you really need from a partner. And really be honest when you ask yourself, is he that with what you have right now? Because you know it's going to take patience. You know it's going to take really listening and really be compassionate and understanding. For this, now, I do see, and I'm going to do a clarifier for you. I feel that this person will open up and he's going to transform. Once he gets through this, he's going through a transitional phase. Now, you know, he's seeing the world through new eyes, especially in love, and this is huge. Okay, a lot of mindsets and habits that he'd had on relationships prior to this big one, heartbreak, he's now letting go of, and he's opening up, so... You know, to be honest, I was just thinking, you know, if I was with somebody who I'm suspecting, I have a suspicion of this person, it's coming in, I'd swear that reading was for me. Do I have patience? Sure. Why not? I've been waiting all my life. Wait a little longer. I'm patient. All right. Okay, this is good, good, good. Okay, if you want a confirmation, this is a little bit of advice for you and for the relationship in itself. Page of Cups. Messages. You're going to start getting messages and gifts from this person as you start to give him the patience and space and focusing on yourself. What I asked while I was talking was, what do you need to do to really get this to open up, to remove blockages and obstacles? In this, if you start working on you, again, put the focus back on your self-care and really about, you know, basically dating yourself, you know, while you're with this person. I asked what would come out of that. And the Page of Cups, it's the first one off. Being creative, artistic. I feel there's a lot of artistic people of the pile 3. Just whatever form that takes for you, you need to step back into it. Really get into it. Really start that project. Now is the time for new beginnings, by the way. Especially in projects like this. Things that you want to take off with now. Start sowing the seeds now. You will see the fruition of it in January. Okay, that's something I was picking up for you guys. But being a kid and playing, that I feel like there needs to be more play here. And you got the Hangman reversed. So we want to make that upright to where you're going with the flow and you're like, you're there, you're in that position. He's in that position on purpose. He can untie himself and go on. But he chooses to be in a space with himself. This is fighting, they're saying that this is where you're at right now. You're the Hangman reversed. You are kind of like, I feel like you're fighting the tide. So, but you want to go within. You're choosing to go within, go with the flow, and be inner and just allow things to happen naturally, that's what I'm really feeling strongly for you. That's where you need, what will come as you start working on your focus on yourself. Now, the Four of Cups reverse is awesome, perfect. So instead of looking at things like, you know, I could have this, he could be like this, he could be like that, and blah, 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 if I just, but then you've got so busy focusing on, now remember, this was reverse, so I'm just showing you in case you don't know. You were focused on this, like the frustrations, what's not moving, what could be moving, and God, I did this and nothing happened. You're just getting so despondent, focusing on what you see as failures. You're missing the beautiful golden cup of love that's right there. That person is holding, trying to hand you. You're like, no, I gotta look at these other ugly ass cups right now. But reversed means you see it. You see your golden chalice. You finally, like, all that's cleared out, and you have a brand new perspective, and everything's looking good, and you're open. And when you're open, you're clearing out all that stagnant energy of the past and all the negatives that you're dealing with, all the frustration. You finally wipe that out, start focusing on yourself, and all of a sudden, oh, there's my chalice, thank you. And you're like, you see it with all new eyes, and definitely with a full heart of love, because your cup is full. It really is, and it's being handed to you. So really, you need to ask yourself, people of the Pile 3, do you want this opportunity? Or do you want to miss out? Otherwise, you'll have to wait a while, from what I can feel. You are worthy. You are deserving of the most amazing things in your life, the best of everything that you want, that you really fulfills your soul, makes your soul sing. But in this particular relationship that I see, you need to put the focus back on you so that you can finally see the major blessings. And there's a little bit more to this relationship, but it's not clear at this time. I will, of course, do another one of these, pick a card soon, and then maybe in a month we'll check in and see. But right now, your guides, I feel a lot of love here for you, people of Pile 3. I feel really good about this. So by focusing on yourself and what brings you joy is what's going to clear out all the negative. And it's actually going to help him to heal too. So it's a benefit. But really, it's more important for you, people of the Pile 3, to get back to yourself and love yourself and quit doubting everything and going, I'm getting frustrated, let it go. Put the focus on you. You don't have to blow them off, though. When I say put the focus on you, that doesn't mean kick them to the curb. Okay, I got to be with me. Get the hell out. That's not what I'm saying. And for those of you who do understand what I'm saying, thank you. For those of you who are kind of, well, I don't really get what you're saying. Just do things that make you happy, with or without them. You know, focus on you. You know, look in the mirror and be proud of who you are. Look where you are right now from where you were 6 months ago. Remember the summer from hell? We're going to be in the winter of love. So, on that note, thank you so much for hanging in there, and I'm sending you much love and light, people of the Pile 3. And if you want a more clarifying reading, personalized reading, I have all the details down here in the description for you. And on that note, sending you all much love and light, and thank you with all my heart for your support. Have a great night.